In order to enter this session today, ask yourself, do you see? A very warm welcome to all of you in this meditation session with me, Dhyanse. Today we have a special technique, something very, very powerful, something that can be just seen as a simple exercise, but also has the possibility to take you into realms of your own consciousness, which is only worth experiencing. I cannot say more about it. I only let you experience and make your own version about it. What does that and what does this mean and that means? In order to enter this session today, ask yourself, do you see? Ask yourself, do you see? And then ask yourself, do you see me? Are you sure? Are you sure that you see me? Just like when you go into a magic show, you see the illusion, you know that it's an illusion, but your eyes, they want you to believe that it's real, and you enjoy the entire show. Constantly there is this tossing and turning between you knowing that it's an illusion and your eyes telling you that it's real. Same is this world we live in, where deep down we all know that it's an illusion, but our eyes say that it's reality. How do we see reality with our own eyes? Or, to put it in another way, what you see with your eyes is what your mind is showing you. When you see me, in between me and you, there is your mind. And your mind is creating a perception, is creating a projection. And through the mind, you can never see the truth, you can never see the reality. So with your eyes, which you have right now, you can never see the reality, you can never see the truth. But there is a way to purify these eyes, there is a way to drop the mind, there is a way to use these eyes in a way that you could see the reality, the truth. What is the truth? Truth is nothing but things, they are as they are. When you start to see things just as they are, you see the truth. Until that point, what you see is only your own perception. Today's technique, Trataka, is exactly helping us with taking the mind away from your eyes, in between your eyes, and whatever you see. This is something which creates that possibility that your mind drops the curtain on which you see a projection, an illusion starts dropping. Right now, when you see, your mind comes in the way of what you see, like my hand comes in the way of when I see, and your mind is doing like this constantly in front of you. And the more we live the way we live, the mind is doing so much more in front of you that you almost forget what is actually the truth, what is behind, and you only end up seeing your own hand, your own mind, whatever the mind is projecting. What we need to do is we need to find a way in which we can put this mind down in silence so that the eyes can see what they should be seeing. How to do this as a technique? This technique is called as Trataka. It's not invented by me. It's thousands of years old. In yogic traditions, this has been utilized for so many different forms of meditation, of realization, of getting this mind out of the way from your eyes to see things as they are. That was the main purpose of creating this technique. And then there were byproducts, there were derivatives of this technique to say that while you're doing this technique, you also improve your concentration, your mind comes in the center, you feel more stable, there is more, your nervous system comes to more stability. Those who are suffering from attention disorders, from anxiety, from depression, from even sleeplessness, amnesia, all these problems, this technique is something, if you can bring it into your life, even for a short period of time, it can permanently take all of these things away from your life. And these are just the byproducts. These are just the practical things that you can get out of this particular technique that we are going to do today. The spiritual part is you will get those eyes that can see things the way they are. In yogic traditions also there is one term called third eye, and this is one of the most misunderstood terms ever. If you go on internet and type in third eye, you will find people talking a lot of things, and most of it is not making any sense, is all just an interpretation of their own little version of how things are. Third eye is nothing but a state when your eyes are clear. They are not wavering. They are not having a film of your mind in front of you. Then when you see, you're seeing from your third eye. It's represented artistically as an eye at the center of your eyebrows. A lot of artistry has been done around it. A lot of artwork, if you see also in Basel, probably there would be lots of traces of this artwork where they would be representing wisdom and an eye that can see the world the way it is, reality and the truth the way it is. And it's nothing but your own eyes having no mind in between when you see things. How we will do this as a technique? It's a simple technique. The first step we are going to do is to sit in a easy posture as you always do. And then we are going to take our hands and touch with both our fingers, so from your right hand and your left hand, your eye, the center of your eye when you close your eyes. So when you close your eyes and when you touch your eyes, the middle of your eyes with your fingers, I prefer to use the index finger or the middle finger. You could use any finger. There is no significance of a particular finger. So the second step, after you have found a posture in which you could sit comfortably, you would take your fingers and gently touch your eyes with your eyes closed. You don't have to press your eye. You just have to slightly touch it to feel all the movements of your eyes. And when you do that, you'll find out that your eyes are constantly moving, they're constantly vibrating, they're constantly in movement. And just by touching your eyes with your fingers, with your closed eyes, you can create a possibility that your eyes come to rest. So the first resting state we will give to our eyes is by touching with our hands, with our fingers, our eyes, and letting them rest just for a minute or two, so that your mind is automatically calmed down when you touch your eyes with your fingers. And then we will go into the technique of Trataka, where we will light up these candles that are in front of you. We will sit in such a way that each person can see the candle. I think the way we have arranged it here is that for every 4 of you, there is one candle, so you can turn around during that piece of meditation and you can look at the candle. What you will do is you will straight look at the flame of the candle. You will not stress yourself while you look at the flame. You will simply watch, you will simply look at the flame of the candle without any expectations, without any pressure, without any force. Just keep your attention at the flame of the candle. When you're doing that, your eyes would want to blink. Try not to blink. When this technique is done in a traditional way, it is done to an extent where for even half an hour or 1 hour, there is no blinking. But I know it's not possible for what we are doing here. So we will break it down into an easier version where while we are focusing at the candle flame, we will do this roughly for a minute, and then we'll close our eyes. And when you close your eyes, what you'll see is there is an after image of that flame in front of your mental screen. In front of your eyes, in front of your closed eyes, there is a red dot, orange dot, black dot, depending upon you. You would see the after image of this particular image, this particular flame of the candle. And all you have to do is to then remain focused on the after image. Throughout this process, try to forget about everything else and just involve yourself in the process of watching the flame of the candle. Don't look at the body, don't look at the right, the left, the person in front of you. Just look at the flame of the candle. And when you have done looking at the flame of the candle, when your eyes are closed, you will look at the after image which is forming in front of you. You will see that that after image is moving sometimes. Sometimes it's disappearing, sometimes it's reappearing. It's nothing but your mind creating all these illusions, all these projections. All you need to do is keep on following calmly, try to follow and stabilize this after image of the flame in front of your closed eyes. Then we'll open the eyes again for a minute and we'll watch the flame. We'll close the eyes, we will watch the after image. We'll do this process 7 times. When you do this at home, you can do this at your own pace while we are doing it together here. I think we should be able to do this together with the rhythm of 1 minute, eyes open, half a minute, 30 seconds, eyes closed, another roughly 1 minute, eyes open, half a minute, eyes closed, and so on. If at any point you feel that your eyes are getting really tired, you can't do this anymore, it's okay to just leave them closed longer than others and open them up in the next round while everyone is opening them up. So no need to stress yourself. Always remember not to stress yourself throughout this process. Try to remain completely expectation-less and always focused on watching the flame and nothing else. Second thing that might happen while you do this, tears will come out of your eyes. They could come out of 2 reasons. One, genuinely that your eyes are wet, And secondly, it might be a lot of emotions will surface in your system and they would want to come out. So don't hold your tears back. When your system is wanting to let all the emotions out throughout this process, if that happens, allow it to happen. If it doesn't happen, be it. Concentrate further, keep your focus on the candle. After we do this for 10 minutes, we will again take our hands, keep our eyes closed, and touch our eyes with our fingers to cool down the eyes. And if there is any still movements left in the eye, this is what will allow us to even take those moments away, and like this we can put the eyes at rest. The more your eyes are at rest, the more your mind will be at rest. The more your mind is at rest, the greater the possibility that you could see things the way they are. Last step of this Trataka. So we do the Trataka on the candle for 10 minutes, and then we do the Trataka on this space between our eyebrows. We will do this for roughly 5 minutes. After we have done the Trataka on the candle, we simply close our eyes and try to keep our attention and awareness at the middle of the eyebrows, at the center, or just the space, just this area between the eyebrows. When you do that, you will feel that there is some sort of pressure here. There might be some sort of sensation that starts to build up when you bring your awareness throughout this process at the center of your eyebrows. If that happens, there is no need to worry. It's absolutely fine. It happens to everyone. It happens to those who do this even long time. So it's absolutely normal. Again, if this turns into a headache or something that you feel that you're feeling sick or dizzy or anything like that, just take your focus away from the candle or from the center of your eyebrows and keep your eyes closed and relax. It has never happened in my groups that somebody felt uneasy or was not able to do this, because we are doing a very mild version of it. This is typically done for an hour, and we will do the Trataka part only 10 minutes on the candle and 5 minutes on the center of our eyebrows, or the space between the eyebrows. After we have done this, then there is nothing to be done. We will simply sit in silence. We'll sit in the awareness that is created out of this entire process, the silence that is created out of this entire process. You will feel that your mind has calmed down, your eyes have calmed down, everything in you, in your system, has come to rest, has come to stillness. Enjoy that with awareness. Don't try to judge it. Don't try to move out of it. Stay in it for as long as you wish, as long as you can. We will try to roughly do this for 10 minutes. So in total, this meditation will take 25 minutes. Before we start, if you have any questions, if it is not clear how we are going to do this, obviously I will guide you throughout the meditation and also will keep a watch. We don't have a fire extinguisher here, so I'll keep a watch. But any questions before we start this meditation? Okay, then let's turn towards the candle. Close your eyes. Take a nice deep breath. Inhale from the nose and exhale from the nose. Keep your back straight. Shoulders down. And allow your body to find a comfortable posture. In which you can sit for the next minutes. With your eyes closed, now take both of your hands and touch the middle of your closed eyes with your index finger or the middle finger. Don't press your eye. Gently touch the middle of your eye with your index finger or your middle finger. And with this touch, allow your eyes to come to rest. Let your eyes become more and more still simply by the touch of your finger. A very gentle, weightless touch. Put your hands down in your lap or on your thighs. And very gently and slowly open your eyes and watch the flame of the candle. Bring your awareness and focus it on the flame of the candle. Allow your eyes to remain still, just watching the flame. And close your eyes and find the after image of the flame. A yellow reddish dot in front of your closed eyes. See how it becomes clearer and simply remain focused on this after image. Remember to stay relaxed. And your awareness watching the after image. As this image fades away, gently open your eyes again. And focus your gaze on the flame. Leave all the distractions behind and simply remain aware of the candle flame. Allow your gaze to stabilize. Let tears run out of your eyes. You remain focused on the flame and close your eyes again. And remain aware of the after image. That red, yellow dot in front of your closed eyes. Put all your energy in remaining aware of this after image. If it's moving, let it move. If it disappears, let it disappear and reappear. Silently follow this after image of the flame. Open your eyes again. And close your eyes. Continue watching the red dot. And open your eyes. Focus on the flame. Bring all your attention and awareness on the flame. And then close your eyes. Watch the after image slowing down, stabilizing. And open your eyes. And close your eyes. Silently remain aware of this after image. And this time follow it until it fades away completely. And keep your eyes closed for the next minutes. Now take your hands, put them back on your eyes, the middle of your eyes, with your index finger or the middle finger. And very gently, weightlessly touch your eyes. Feel that the movements have calmed down. Your mind has calmed down. Put your hands back in your lap and take your awareness to the space in between your eyebrows, With your closed eyes, remain aware of the space in between your eyebrows. Hold your awareness in the middle of your eyebrows. Allow your awareness to concentrate there, to settle there. If you feel any sensation, allow it to grow. Any sensation in between your eyebrows, let it happen. You simply remain aware of this region in between your eyebrows. Pour all your energy, awareness in this region in between your eyebrows. Now take your awareness away from this region in between your eyebrows and simply remain aware. Remain aware and silent. Go deep into this moment, into this silence. Sit absolutely still, silent and aware. Maintain this silence, this inner silence and awareness for a couple of more minutes. Remain aware and silent in this moment. And very gently and slowly, maintaining the silence, maintaining this inner serenity, you may open your eyes. You may open your eyes and maintain this silence, this balance. This stillness. Gently open your eyes and turn towards me. Would it be fair to ask, now do you see me? We have just a couple of minutes left. Since this meditation is very different from what we do otherwise, I would invite you to share your experience. Anybody who would like to share with rest of the group your experience, or any doubts, any questions, anything that you experienced during the meditation and you did not understand. Anyone? Yes?
I found it quite difficult to concentrate on the dot. But once when I got focused, then I had the impression to have more space in my mind.
Yes, in the beginning it's difficult to concentrate, but that's the exercise. If you see it from a concentration standpoint, you see that it allows your mind to become one-pointed. And the beauty is, when your mind becomes one-pointed, your consciousness expands and you feel more space. You suddenly feel that you see more, or you are there more than before. So it's one of the easiest and the most powerful concentration techniques. If you continue doing that for a longer period of time, I think it will be very, 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 very beneficial. Just one caution: when you bring this into your regular practice, do it at a stretch maybe for 21 days and then take a break, and then do another round of 21 days if you like. If you like this exercise, this is very effective, especially in those times of life where there is a lot of things going on and you don't feel centered. You don't feel that while you sit down for meditation, your mind is helping you out or is going all the way here and there is no awareness that you need for your meditation. So when you, in those moments when you realize that you have less awareness and more craziness in your mind, it's very powerful to just use this as an anchor, as a way to bring all your energy, your awareness at one point, and move from there into meditation. Thanks for sharing. I saw at the back there were two hands.
Yeah, so just to continue, as we went into the repetition, I could feel that the center point is easier to find.
Yes.
The body was more going haywire, but by the seventh repetition and towards the end, it felt more like that I am there, I'm anchored there. The mind is quite stable bit more in terms of generating self-confidence.
Yes.
So that's how I felt it.
Yeah. Thanks for sharing. The back, Andrea?
Me?
Yes?
I was not very successful.
Mm-hmm.
I had the feeling that I was falling asleep.
Yes?
Every 10 seconds, I don't know. And then there was no inner image. First there was for a little moment, and then never after.
Yes?
And then there was going on a cell phone, and I wanted to kill the person who has brought his cell phone in here.
Yes, that would be my request as well. And this has happened a couple of times before. Guys, please put your cell phone at off or wherever to not disturb this hour for all of us. So I think this is something we all need to take care of. And as far as your experience is concerned, you need to practice this more. This simply represents that your attention is so much engrossed and involved with your thinking. If you cannot even see the after image, it means there is a lot of unclarity in your mind. And it's like on the mirror, there is a lot of dust and you cannot see. There is zero reflection. There is zero seeing something directly. Everything that is, all your thoughts, all your things in your head are so much strong at the moment that you cannot even see the after image of something so apparent in front of your eyes. So I think you should take this as an indicator to say that you're having a lot of things on your mind at the moment. Second thing, if you fall asleep, it's not because of meditation. It's because you need sleep. It's because you're tired. It's because your body and mind are tired, and the moment there is no task, the moment there is a moment of doing something that is more relaxed, you fall asleep. So I hope that the technique was not so boring that you fell asleep. So take it as an indicator. I've said this in previous sessions as well. If you fall asleep during meditation, it's very, very hard for you to focus. It's a clear indicator that you need rest, that you need some time for yourself to clear off your head, and give yourself every day some moments of meditation. The more you do every day, you will see it will help you to actually become more clear, your head becoming more and more clear, more stable, and not also falling asleep while you are practicing this awareness, this silence in meditation. Last question I had from the back.
Yeah, I was not successful with the inner image.
Mm-hmm.
And I thought I was failing. However, after the inner images, when we focus on the center of the eyes,
Mm-hmm.
I felt so centered and so well at peace. I thought that somehow I was getting the benefit out of this technique.
Yes.
It was a kind of peace I haven't experienced before.
If you find it natural for you to focus on this center, it's the third eye center, the Ajna Chakra center, I would highly recommend you to do this just focusing on your Ajna Chakra and then sit in silence for a few minutes. This is a center which is almost, it acts like a magnet. It attracts naturally your attention. It's the easiest to focus on in your inner centers, and if you find it happening naturally for you, easier for you than anything else, any external object, beat, then don't use any external objects, rather just focus on your inner center, this third eye chakra, this third eye center, and do this for 10-15 minutes before you simply sit in silence in awareness. Important is that you also leave that focus after a while. Otherwise, it only becomes a concentration exercise. It is also helpful, it is also useful when you just do that, but it's a different dimension. There are lots of benefits on that dimension. There are psychic powers. If you go in this dimension deeper, if you continue focusing on your third eye center for longer than 10 minutes on regular basis, you will come across many things, you will not understand what's happening. So it's best to remain focused on the goal of this exercise, which is to allow your mind to calm down, to settle down, so that you can sit in silence, in awareness, in meditation. Time's up. So I would close the session by thanking you very, very much for always joining me in these sessions. I thoroughly enjoy them at my end. Hopefully you also are taking something out of it for your daily lives, and I can only encourage you to make meditation a daily practice for yourself. Have a nice evening. See you next Monday. Namaste.
Namaste.